We are at war, and we need some vehicles to win this war. So, let's go ahead and try and find some vehicles to build, and build them! Starting with a boat that is armed with at least a cannon, and maybe some missiles. Let's go build. There are lots of enemies in Stormworks, from navy ships to helicopters armed with rockets, and even some tanks. It is our goal to eradicate those enemies from the world. Welcome to Stormworks Search and Destroy. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building a boat, and in the end, we'll give it a weapon of some sort, maybe even multiple weapons of some sort, and maybe even a crane as well. I am thinking a crane would be a very, very nice addition. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off the front end by doing 3 of these. We're then going to move on to building in like 3 of these. There we go. And we're then going to move on to building in a few of these. Alright, very nice. How wide is that? It is not wide enough. So, what I'm going to do is actually delete these guys instead. Add some more of these guys. There we go. And then we go to these. And that will be great. Alright, about 3 of those. And bam! Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Let's see how wide that is. 23 wide. Let's go ahead and give it an extra 1x1, I guess. And that'll be great. And there we go. So we've added an extra 1x1 at the front. So there's 4 of these. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And there's 3 of those. Bit weird, to be honest, but I guess it works. From there, we're going to go ahead and send it backwards a good chunk. We'll go to around here for now. And I guess that's all going to be built downwards. From there, we're going to have a bit at the back of the boat that is, I guess, flat and actually on the outside. I don't know how to explain that anymore, but yes. Let's go ahead and extend all of this down and around. Alright, so this is the design so far. We'll be able to have a cannon mounted to the front. We'll be able to have a crane sort of thing on the back. This will be a deck. And maybe even some missile launchers on the sides at the back as well. I think it'd be really cool to be able to launch missiles over the boat into either the air or into, actually, like over and arc it down into, I don't know, the ground or the ships. Something like that. I don't really know. But, yeah, I think this looks great so far. So let's go ahead and fill in the bottom, obviously. So let's do all of this to there. And we'll fill all of this in as well. That looks great. Oh, I'm actually really pleased with this so far. The only thing I would say is a door needs to be able to fit into here. And I don't think a door fits in here, if that makes sense. So if I put that in there, obviously the floor would have to go down here. Like that. There we go. So the deck would actually be 1 lower than I thought. And also, we'd have to raise this up by 1, which I don't know what that's going to look like. So we'll send it to the front. I don't know whether if I do this, it'll look okay or not. I actually think it will. So let's do it. There we go. And I think we'll actually have to do this again. Just 1 more time. I think that'll be great, actually. Yeah, let's do it 1 more time. Okay, so there it is, actually floating right there, and I quite like it. I might extend the back slightly more, and I also want to give the back a little bit more of a shape. But other than that, this is actually looking pretty cool. So we're going to need a bridge mounted to this. The bridge on this thing is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually designing this a lot around a boat I built a long time ago. And hopefully, in the end, maybe it'll resemble it a little bit and actually work really well too. It might even be jet powered, which is such a strange thing. But I want it to be really fast. I want it to be stable, and I think that might be how we do it. We'll see. Okay, so this is where we are currently at. I actually ended up painting the bottom half because I felt like it, so yeah, I guess that's good enough reason. We're then going to go ahead and try and do the top half. So I am going to go ahead and do this across by about 5. Yes. We're then going to go from here and build this backwards. But I think that's by too much. So we might actually use 1x2s. Oh, sorry, 2x4s. Out to the side, kind of like this. I would like it to match up, but it just won't. So I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't know whether to like mount this down like that. I think that's probably fine. And then mount the rest of this in together. But, and there is a big but here, I wanted it to actually go inwards as well, if that makes sense. And I think that the angle this will go inwards at just is a bit too harsh? Maybe? I don't know, actually. Okay, so I ended up doing this, which is like a bit weird, to be totally honest with you guys, but I think it'll end up looking quite nice. At least I hope so, anyway. I do definitely think it should be a little bit longer. I do sort of think that it should be a little bit deeper in the water as well. But I kind of don't want to do that. So we're going to have to just make it as stable as buoyant as possible without making it deeper. Yeah, I want like a shallow draft. I always think that that's the best protocol anyway. But in this situation, we'll see. Anyway, it's time. Let's go ahead and see if we can do the windows. Yes, so I want to build the windows out. Actually, before we do windows, let's go ahead and get a helm. There we go. I'm going to shove this in the front, of course. So just like this. That's fine. And we'll try and shove windows onto that. I don't know how this is going to go. So we're going to go with 3x3 would be great. Where is that? Where is the 3x3? There it is. And it's going to be black. So we shove that guy on the front of here just like this. I don't know whether to go with two of those. I don't think so. But what we will do is we'll go with one of these. There we go. So shove that onto there just like this. That's fine. We're then going to move on and we're going to go to 3x3 windows. And of course, they're going to have to go in here sort of like this and this. Oh, I hate that I can't just put that there. Oh. All right, hold on. There we go. Yeah, and we're going to build this out and around. And hopefully it'll look okay, but I just don't know. There we go. So somewhat like this, but actually on the very end, we're going to replace it with one of these guys, just like so. Shove that guy into there. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, so this is where we are currently at. I ended up actually making it a little bit shorter. We are going to have like a bit of an outdoor area back here. With that being said, I think this piece should actually maybe be a door, I guess. So I'm going to shove that into there and this onto here, of course. And honestly, I think that looks great. So we'll go ahead and do these guys, and that is awesome. So now we can go outside onto the rear deck. Yes! Okay, let's go ahead and paint this piece in really quickly, just like this. And I believe I'm actually going to go ahead and just jug these pieces in as well as this guy. Yes, okay. So slowly but surely we'll end up painting all of it. But yes, that is definitely slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and do this and this as well. And that is pretty cool. Alright, good. So we've got enough room on the front for a gun. We've got enough room back here for a bunch of like seating and also a bed, a med bed, stuff like that. We've got loads and loads of space on the inside. So I'm actually really pleased with that so far. Let's go ahead and add some windows down here. We'll then finish off the roof up there and we'll see what you guys think of it. Alright, so I think that's probably good enough for me. We're gonna have to add a cannon or cannons to the front of this. I would like a way to be able to get from the bridge onto the front as well. I don't know how that's gonna work, so let's go and try and figure that out real quick. I think we'll actually do it this way. So delete that and actually have this set back a little bit. That's good. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a hatch. Here we go. And you just have to climb through the hatch in order to get out there. That's probably fine, right? Maybe? That's probably fine, right? Maybe? Right? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, sure. I think that's probably okay. So we'll go ahead and paint all of that in. You can then climb through here and go straight outside. And yeah, that'll be great. Let's go ahead and seal this bit off real quick. There we go. And I think I'll actually store a bunch of equipment in here. But yeah, you can crawl through from the front to the back or the other way around. That's fine. Cool. All right, so on the back of the ship, I'm actually going to go ahead and do this type of thing. There we go. And every, like, 4, we'll go ahead and put a brick in. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4, and 5. Come on, keep it going. 6, and 7, and 8. There we go. This one at the end. I guess I can extend the ship a little bit, and that'd be great. So we'll do this. All right, sure. Yeah, sure, why not? We're then going to go to railings, and I'm going to go ahead and smash a bunch of these guys into there as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. There we go. All right, cool. And on each of these, we're going to go ahead and get rid of these. Boop, 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 boop. All right, cool. And the same thing on this side. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Hopefully you guys like my sound effects. I think they are great. I think they're great. All right, there we go. Awesome. And now we just go ahead and fill in the last piece. We do this sort of thing. There we go. And obviously we paint the bits white that are white. There we go. And that's all good. Yes. All right, we did it. Awesome. I actually like that. Sure. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and build this bit in. There we go. So we're going to have a bit of an overhang. That is mighty fine. Yes. Go and build that across there and this across here. We're going to have to add some funnels to this somewhere. I don't really know where they should go. Probably around this bit right here. Maybe. Oh, I don't know, actually. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and add those onto there like that. And we're going to go around and we're actually just going to go ahead and shove some rails on there as well. Because I think that will look the nicest. So rails are actually going to be this color for the center or the attaching pieces. And then the rest of it will change. So we'll go ahead and shove that guy onto there. And we'll do some of these really quickly. So we'll do them in like a gray color, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where have I put that? I haven't even put it in the right orientation. So that's 4. And then we'll do these 2. And we'll shove a centerpiece in there as well. Just one of these. So shove that onto there and there. That is pretty good. We're then going to shove another one here. All right, boop. And we'll also put one in the center, I guess. Yes. I was going to put a crane up here, but I'm not actually sure about that anymore. So, yeah, that looks cool. Okay, so that is what our ship currently looks like. I think that's pretty good. I think with maybe a crane back there in between those funnels, it would look even better, I suppose. I will have to move those little doors down there to somewhere else, maybe inwards just a little bit. And we're going to have to add the cannons on, and obviously the jet engines to power this thing. So that'll happen very soon. Very soon. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab this to begin with. We will go ahead and delete these guys, and we'll actually shove it there. That's fine. Good. We are going to go ahead and delete these as well. Yeah, sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and box in this side. Box in this side. Yeah, we'll actually just put these guys back. That's fine. And we'll box in this piece too. Yes. All right, and essentially, this is where the pipes are going to go down for the exhaust. All right, there we go. Good. Yeah, that works. So we delete this all the way down to there. And that'll go into where the engine is. I say the exhaust. Actually, if this is jet-powered, there's not going to be an exhaust. All right, maybe it's not going to be jet-powered. Okay, I almost forgot actually. This is going to be pretty much double-hulled as well. So, on the inside, we're going to go ahead and do this. And hopefully this will mean that we won't actually sink if we get shot. So, obviously, if we get shot in the side, it will open a hole in the side. And if there is a gap between each of these, maybe we'll survive. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing this. It might not work to the extent that I'm thinking, but it might. So, yeah. I also want to be able to get to both, so I think I'll be able to add a hatch somewhere in here so I can climb in and maybe fix it. We're also going to have to add a bunch of pumps in here as well, just to fix it that way too. But it is going to be a bit tricky, I think. A little bit. So let's go ahead and zoom to the top of this. We're going to grab this guy, and let's do that forwards. There we go. Awesome. Maybe delete that one. We're going to do these guys as well. Yes. We actually have a hole within our hole. This is crazy. Big crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that to there. Delete this guy. And we're just going to fill in the bottom. So the bottom isn't really the best for this, but it's going to be fine. And then at the very front of the ship, I'm actually just going to go ahead and seal this bit off. There we go. So if we come downstairs, you're actually inside the inside hull. We don't really need it above, so we don't need it up here, because this isn't below the waterline. So that's fine. I think that'll work. Okay, so I think the double hull might not be wide enough, or actually far enough away from the actual normal hull, but that's okay. I think it'll work out in the end. Maybe. Another thing that we could do is actually park our helicopter on the back of this. That isn't something that I want to do. If I'm taking this boat out, we're going to take this boat out, and this boat's going to do everything. So we're going to add weaponry to the front, we're going to add weaponry to the back, and probably a crane right there. Unfortunately, though, we don't have enough time to add all of that stuff today, so let's go ahead and save it, and jump in our helicopter, fly out to a different location, and capture it, because that's what we need to do. Alright guys, we are in the helicopter and we are out of here. We're just going to go ahead and fly straight over to that place I showed you guys, and we're going to capture it. It's our main goal. The thing is, as well, I should maybe start buying places as well. So like, I could actually buy like a big airfield or whatever. The issue is, I don't really need to. The only thing we need to buy is actually a train depot somewhere. And that's it, because everything else we've got right here. We've got a harbour for big ships, and we've actually got 2 runways for planes if we need that. Not that we do, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. But anyway, we are 12 kilometers away from where we need to be. We'll get there very soon, we'll land, and we'll capture this. Alright, so whilst we're on our way over there, I guess I can ask you guys a few questions. So, what weaponry do you guys think we should have on the ship? We could add some sort of rotary autocannon to the front. That would be amazing. But I think we'd run out of ammo too quickly. I don't really know. As well as that, missiles? Should we add missiles to it? Should we not add missiles to it? I don't really know. I think missiles would actually be really good at taking out air targets quickly, because honestly they do a lot of damage, so maybe that's a good idea. I'm also thinking the ship will need some fire suppression, so I'll probably end up doing that. But yeah, what weaponry should we add? Let me know. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and turn this off. We'll actually turn that off too, and let's land, hopefully without absolutely kapowing myself. This will be great. In fact, actually, let's turn this off. There we go. I didn't expect there to just be a truck out here. I sort of expected more. I don't know why. I've been here before, so yeah, I have no idea why I expected more. And I can see a crate back there. Look at that on the beach. Nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and land next to this and capture it. Island successfully captured! Very nice. Okay, I am going to jump back into the helicopter, and we're actually going to go ahead and fly straight back to our base. I know that seems a little bit weird, but yes, we'll do it. I say fly straight back to our base. We'll actually go get that crate from the beach first. Let's go ahead and do that. So, fly this way. Yes. Oh, there's actually 2 crates. I just seen one on the right as well. Oh, no, no, no. What? Why? Why? I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Alright, put out the fire. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Why? I need to weld up the fuel tank as quickly as I can, but I don't think I can even get out of here. Oh, I can. There we go. Alright, fix up the bottom. Hopefully, we still got fuel. Are you serious? I can't see anything. I'm gonna sleep through the night. There we go. Right, okay, we fixed that. Everything else is fixed. The inside, as long as the bottom is fixed, that's all I need. Okay, I'm gonna now start fixing the roof. Come on. This sucks. I need to fix the engines. We need some actual propellers. That'd be great. I need it to not kill me. That would be fantastic as well. I need it to, like, bounce up into position. I don't think it's gonna. I might be able to push it. Push it over. Yes! We are so strong. Okay, the doors don't work anymore. That's fine. Fix the back end. All the way around. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that bit. We might have no fuel left. Yeah, we got no fuel. I can't get this home with no fuel. There's no way. So, we're gonna have to go back to our base, get our helicopter out, and we're gonna have to rescue this. That sucks! That sucks so bad. Yeah, alright, well, never mind then. I'm gonna go get that crate from over there, I'm gonna get that crate from over there, and it'll be fine. First one give us 9 research points and 5.5k, that is great. And now we'll move to the second one. Alright, come here, you! And bam! There we go, 6 research points and 3 grand. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to make my way back to our base. We'll get a helicopter out and we'll fly back out here. And hopefully rescue this helicopter. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fly it back. I don't know if it'll tow it very well like that, but maybe, maybe. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever the heck this was, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.